Leaving organized religion can be and is often a journey of epic proportions. There is many roads and many paths it can take you down. Some of those roads lead to satisfaction, happiness, and fulfillment. Some of those roads lead to dissatisfaction, dis-ease, and utter and complete unhappiness, and all types of variations in between. Let's talk about 4 tips and tricks that, in my opinion, if applied, can help you along this road. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite pirate captain. It's your favorite goddess king. It's your favorite hood healer, high priestess, spiritual dominatrix, LadySpeech in the place to be. And I welcome you to my channel. You could be anywhere in the world. As a matter of fact, you are somewhere in the world. And you're also choosing to share just a little bit of time, just a little bit of space with me. So thank you for that. If you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling any of this, if you're feeling any of me, hit the like button. Subscribe to me, baby. Notifications bell to keep up with everything I'm putting down over here. Now, let's get into today's video, shall we? Adventures in being an ex-recovering Jehovah Witness, baby. Let's talk about it. 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 Leaving organized religion, like I said before and in the intro, is most definitely an epic journey, okay? One that will take you a lot of places, darling. And some of us leave organized religion and we stick the landing. A lot of us leave organized religion and we end up in worse places. Now, like I said, I'm coming from the Jehovah Witness perspective. But I know there's a lot of you who didn't grow up ex-witnesses, who are ex-Mormon, ex-extreme Catholics, ex-7-day Adventists, ex-Muslim, ex-whatever, all right? And you resonate with this here content. So this video is for definitely all of my ex-J-dubs in the house. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. And this is also for anybody who resonates with this, because this can apply more than just to us, okay? So I'm going to share with you 4 things that I apply in my life. This is not just something I'm preaching to you. This is something that I not only engaged in the past, that I believe made my exit from organized religion successful. These are things that I still engage in. And also, if you go through my recovering ex-Jehovah Witness content, you'll hear. I've provided these receipts for these things in previous videos. But today, we're going to do a direct video. So, you like to hear it? Then here it goes. Number 1, honey, and this is in no particular order when it comes to importance, because all of these are important in my opinion, okay? Get thee a community. Find you a community. Find you a community. Build for yourself a community. First and foremost, find yourself some people who can identify with what you got going on, who can relate to what you got going on, okay? One of the things that has been so helpful to me over the years is when I connect with ex-Jehovah Witnesses. Actually, one of my dear friends is an ex-Jehovah Witness. I got a few dear friends that are ex-J-dubs, and the jokes we crack that nobody could get because you just had to be there, okay? That has been such a value. That has been such a value, being able to find like minds that have gone through what I have gone through, so that I can just process some things. And over the years, like, I will get news of the wildness that is going down in the JW sphere, and I just gotta share it with someone who's lived the experience. And having friends, having a support system that you can go to and share those things is very important. So be it an online community, be it a face-to-face community, I I know that there are support groups around that you can tap into, create your own support group, a Facebook group, a social media group, I don't know. But find you some community that can understand you, okay? And also, if it isn't formal, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not at first a formal community, if you don't know where to go find these people, going to the library and also going to the library. Who goes to the library anymore? I hope y'all do. I hope y'all go to the library. Support your local libraries, okay? Go to the library, look up some books, check out some books, get online, check out some articles, even just in a digital space. Seek out stories of other people who have left, okay, or the organized religion, because this is going to help you. Some of you are going to be too intimidated, too scared to go out there in these spiritual streets in the beginning. So the power of online is beautiful. From your phone, I'm looking at my phone right now, you can access a community in that way, shape, or form. All right. What is also valuable for me is finding friends and community that also have nothing to do, have never encountered, have never been around the Jehovah's Witnesses. That too is also a big part of it. Getting different perspectives, being able to understand how different people were brought up. It's just that's valuable. Now, I've mentioned before in other videos that we were the type of Jehovah's Witnesses that were not the greatest Jehovah's Witnesses. So I got practice with this early in the game. I was able to really connect with different people and different cultures early in the game. We weren't the best Jehovah's Witnesses, okay? But as you are leaving, finding yourself community, creating for yourself community is going to be key. Explore your belief system. Explore your belief system. You know, I was very clear when I was 16 years old that being a Jehovah's Witness was not for me. I knew it wasn't in my path at all. And at that point, it became a waiting game. 16, 17, I knew this is not my cup of tea. So then I set my sights on, do you believe in anything? My next question was, when I remember the space where I was like, this is not for me. I know I'm not going to continue this now. We're just faking it till we make it. But my next question to myself was like, do you believe in God? Do you believe in any of this? And I trusted my first mind answer. I trusted my immediate response. And that was yes. It was an overwhelming yes, I do. So I was like, all right, we start there. We start there. And from that moment on, I began my quest to figure out what was my belief system, what I resonated with. And that really started with just sitting with myself, and doing two things. Prayer. I definitely prayed it. I remember sitting my prayer was basically like, hello, God, it's me. I don't know what's going on. I know that through the lens of this religion, I am not relating to you, but I do feel the connection to you, Creator. And that's when I started calling God Creator. And it was very much like, show me the way towards you. And I was like, I believe that there are other ways and other things. I believe I have a spiritual connection. Just show me the way towards this. And at that point, also, I knew I was having contact with spirits. I didn't know what was going on. Now I understand a lot of that was my ancestors and also some other crazy, because my house was wild. So there was also some malevolent energies at work. But I was acknowledging the spirits around me and that I was seeing them, all of that. I was just like, just show me the way. And from that moment on, and I began with things that I had a natural affinity and attraction to, all right? So it was the occult and Islam, all right? And I started there and started exploring. So explore your belief systems, all right? I see a lot of people getting caught up because they believe in God, they believe in the Creator, but they do not end up exploring other ways. And a lot of what gets people caught up is they don't engage in decolonizing, they don't engage in a unpacking process. I believe a lot of, a natural next step in the unpacking process is to kind of figure out, there is somewhere in that unpacking process where you kind of ask yourself, what are my belief systems if I don't believe in this? If I'm unpacking this and throwing it away, what's there? Am I replacing it with everything? And a lot of people I find don't unpack it, so they don't get to the space of they're asking themselves, what do I believe in? I've seen a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses, ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't necessarily believe and they don't want to be a Jehovah's Witness, but they have not connected with what their belief in God is. So they end up going back and they're miserable because they don't really believe in that, but they do believe in God. Unpack it, honey. Unpack it. Explore your belief systems. Explore what you think about Creator God, any and all of that. Get into other religions, okay? And it will present a problem with you at first. Coming from the Jehovah's Witness perspective, even though I'd been studying the occult since I was 10, behind everybody's back, baby, I was learning to read at 3, and they let me loose in the library when I was like 11 by myself. Okay, I was being taken to the library earlier than that, but they wasn't really checking my books, honey. I was into everything. Even though I had been studying it for a very long time, I still ran across some difficulties and like some challenges within myself because of the indoctrination I had received. So I'm not gonna say you ain't gonna have no blips and no stops and challenges as you're studying other religions because of your due to your indoctrination, but it is very much exploring. Explore. Are you an atheist? Like, are you agnostic? Like, are you in the indigenous faith? I went clear to the other side, as you can see. I'm all into African tradition, religions, and sorcery and magic and all. I'm into everything, honey. I went all the way to the other side. So explore what you believe. Explore your beliefs, all right? Explore your beliefs. Embrace your freedom. Embrace your liberation. Embrace your new life. That sounds so simple. That sounds so simple, but it's where a lot of people get caught up. Embrace the new dawn, the new day in front of you. Embrace the fact that that was the past and you have a future to create. You have a future to create. You have a future to create. Listen, there's going to be a lot of you that you're going to bring over from that organized religious space, okay? And there's going to be a lot of positive things, you know? There's going to be a lot of really beautiful and positive things, hopefully, for a lot of us, that were developed up under organized religion and with organized religion. Those deserve to, you can take those things with you, okay? You can absolutely, positively take those things with you. But there are things that you're going to have to leave where you found them. There's things that you're going to have to leave in the past in order to open up to the future, in order to embrace and create a new future. I've seen not just Jehovah's Witnesses, I've seen a lot of people, because they do not shift, transform, because they do not embrace this new lifestyle, they end up being choked out by the old one. If you find yourself in a space where you have left or leaving organized religion, you're in a space of growth. You're in a space of transformation. Leaving is one of the first steps. It's one of a few steps. Don't stop there. Some of us are going to have a dramatic shift and change. Some of us are going to have a not so dramatic shift and change. All of us are going to have a shift, a transformation, and a change. Embrace it. Now, I talked before about how necessary it is to unpack what happened. And doing this unpacking is going to help you embrace the new. The act of unpacking what happened, the act of understanding why you left and why that's a good thing for you, the act of unpacking the good, the bad, and the ugly of it will help you to release and let go of the things that you need to let go of. It'll help you to embrace the beautiful things that you're taking forward and you're keeping and you're enhancing and you're reshaping. And it gives you the opportunity to acknowledge that there is an ending here. And you're more likely to build something new. You have a better chance of building something solid, something new that is solid, on prepared ground, so to speak. It sounds simple, but it's important. Embrace your new life. This showed up for me when I was deep into, was I 21 at this time? I believe I was 20. And I was in my apartment, not my first, but I was in my apartment. Life was going really well for me. I was really getting started in my artist and public figure career. I landed a really sweet gig just beautiful. Anyway, I was getting deeper into my spirituality and working towards an initiation into an African traditional religion that I eventually went through. And I built an ancestor altar for the first time. And that is when everything just clicked for me. That ancestor altar, although I'd been studying, for me that was a declaration of I'm in there like swimwear, like this is what I'm doing. And the day that I built that ancestor altar up was a day of great love and joy and wonderfulness, and also a day where I experienced overwhelming fear. And this fear came from me and the indoctrination, but also that I had, been up under. But this fear also was an ancestral fear. And I had to really sit with that and acknowledge that and embrace that, because I recognized that two things was about to happen. Either I was going to confront this fear, ride this fear, and not let this fear remove me from something that I was moving into that was new. And yes, it was unknown and strange, but I knew that this was something that was going to be good medicine for me. I could either confront it and ride it and until it dissipated, or I could let it control me and rule me and stop me from engaging in something that I just knew was going to be integral to my process. It was going to be absolutely foundational for my healing and everything I needed to really step into who I was meant to be. And so I had to confront that. I had to unpack that, and I'm so glad I did. And it was scary. And because what I was engaging in was so different and so new, but it was necessary. It was a necessary process to me and for me to embrace the new future that I was embarking up under. So embracing your future, embracing, this liberation, embracing your new life so that you can create the life of your dreams, the life that you crave, the life that you want, the life that is best for you, is important, in my opinion, when leaving organized religion. Put some respect on your name and show some compassion to yourself. There will be days when guilt comes. There will be days when you doubt yourself. There will be days when it's hard. You are leaving behind something that you know. You are leaving behind, in some of our cases, family and friends, lifestyle, routine. Even if the religion wasn't good, there is comfort in the devil you know. Embarking into a new life with little to no support, having to create space, having to heal. Having to heal from what you experienced can be a lot. Show some compassion to yourself when you have days when you fall short, when you have days when you doubt yourself, when you have days when you regret your decision, when you have days when it's just rough for whatever reason. Show some compassion to yourself. And I'll say this, one of the best ways that you can show compassion to yourself is to not fixate on who refuses to leave. Who won't leave? There is no use. Focus on your own healing. Focus on showing compassion to yourself for the decision that you made that was best for you. Focus on one breath, one step, one moment at a time. And sometimes you are going to have to remind yourself of why you left and put some respect on your name. Because there will be people around you who won't or who can't. So put some respect in your name and show some compassion to yourself. And that's that on finding faith. And that's that on leaving organized religion. And that's that on being an ex-recovering Jehovah's Witness. If you made it to the end of this video, gold star for you, darling. Thank you so much for your participation. I don't want to take up all your time. I just wanted to take up a little bit of your time. I've succeeded. I've done that. Here we are. And now it's time to say goodbye to my magical company. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful for you. Sound off. Have you left organized religion? If so, what was it? Are you an ex-J-Dub? You an ex-Mormon? I've got a few ex-Mormon friends. Are you an ex-extreme fundamentalist Catholic? Where you coming from? What you doing? How's your journey been? Are any of these tips helpful? Do you engage in any of these tips? I still engage in all of these tips, honey. So yeah, did you have a rough time transitioning? Are you new to transitioning out of organized religion? And would you like me to talk about this again? Let me know in the comments, baby. Let me know in the comments, darling. Now, just in case no one has told you today, you were brave to leave. You were brave to leave. You were brave to leave a toxic situation that wasn't working for you. And I'm talking about religion. I'm talking about occults. I'm talking about anything and everything. A toxic relationship. Your family, because they was doing you dirty. You were brave to leave. And I'm proud of you. Now, if you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling any of this, if you're feeling me, like button, darling. Hit the like button. Subscribe it. Hit that notifications bell so you can keep up with everything I'm doing. Now, God, Goddess, Creator, Universe, Ancestors, Loa, Orisha, all the deities that follow me, Universe, and my entire spiritual team willing, I'll see you in the next video. I'm so extra. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah! I love you. I love you. Thank you. Peace.